Welcome, everybody. I know you probably are expecting my part one of my official Smash 6 prediction series, but it's taking a little bit to get that sorted. So, for the time being, I have decided to. Well, I have a lot of things to say. Now, as you know, I'm a giant fan of Super Smash Bros. But there is an issue with talks about the next game. And I'm going to just say it. I feel like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and what it tried to do turned out to be more unhealthy for the series overall. But let's go back to the past a bit. Before, people accepted cuts as a normal thing. Obviously, the next game's going to cut a few characters, you know? Snap, snap. Then Ultimate came and brought everyone back. It was awesome. And when I first saw that, it was awesome. But I also probably knew that, yeah, it's not going to this is definitely not happening again, guys. Definitely not. And it seems, at least from some of the articles, Sakura seems to agree. Which makes sense, right? Well, sadly, because of Sakurai's everyone is here thing, now there are people who think that the next game in the series can't be good without more than 89. If it can't be surpass that roster count, then what's the point, right? Cut characters? Are you kidding me? Why not just bring everyone back? Why cut a single character? We're living in a new age now. A Smash age where you don't need to cut characters. Even though, like, look, I thought we would all just think of Smash Ultimate as kind of a achievement of wow, this happened, and just assume that yeah, probably something like this ain't ever happening again. And the next Smash will probably at least maybe try to surpass Smash 4's roster, but obviously you have no way of surpassing Ultimates. But sadly, that's not what happened. People are starting to think that the next Smash is practically going to be worse off without all the characters. And that's where I think people are wrong. Sure, I get it. Having every character back and having all these guys were cool. And well, sure, I guess you could port it. First of all, I doubt a port would be a thing because they would have to probably work with these companies to get that port to happen. And second of all, obviously there will probably be another Smash Bros. To begin with. Some people think Ultimate should be the last one, but it's selling well, and Nintendo likes money. So obviously they're going to want another one, with or without Sakurai. But here's my big issue. This is very unhealthy for the Smash series because apparently now everyone is thinking that roster is the most important. Sure, characters are cool. But I feel like there are things in video games more important than characters. Heck, there are sects of the community that like Melee than the more modern Smash games. And why is that? Well, I can tell you, it's probably not because of the roster, because that's only 26 or 5 characters. 26 or 25 characters. it's because of the gameplay. People like Melee's gameplay. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Melee. It's a good game, but not my favorite. But there are people who believe in that, then obviously, like, tell me, if a new Smash Bros. Came out with a smaller roster, but the gameplay was improved from Ultimate, and the single player was improved from Ultimate, would it still be worse than Ultimate despite not having every character? And look, I know like probably most of my mains aren't going to exist in the next game. Pichu is one of them, and I know Pichu ain't coming back. But at least I know that ain't happening. I get that. I get it's sad to see your main go, but I think cuts are very healthy for a game. Because here's the thing, while cuts might kind of bite sometimes, they make a roster unique. I don't think making a... Like, every Smash game's roster has been pretty unique, you know? Because of the cuts that are happening, a lot of them. And also Ultimate's unique because everyone's here. But Ultimate becomes less unique if the next games decide to do the exact same thing. Look, all I'm saying is that just because the next game doesn't have everyone is here, doesn't mean it's going to be absolutely horrible. That's how I feel, though. I don't think Smash is doomed without every character. Sure, I'll be sad about some cuts, but I'm sure we'll just have to deal with it. Personally, when I think of the future of Smash, I think instead of it being 2 sects, it's going to be 3 sects the community are divided in. There's the Melee sect, which are just going to keep existing because I don't see the Melee fans ever existing into non-existence. So Melee fans will just keep doing what they do. You got the new Ultimate fan community, which is basically the people who, like or not, are probably gonna just look at the next game and go, doesn't have everyone, and just decide to stick with Ultimate because everyone's here, and most likely their main is there. And Smash, and then the last one would be the next game, which would have, of course, the people who are willing to jump to the next game despite the smaller roster. Look, all I'm saying is a small roster could be good. It might kind of seem weird for me to go, yeah, you know what, a downgrade in roster would be awesome, but I don't think Smash needs to have this big roster, and we're practically just well, of course, new character reveals are still going to be popular, and people will talk about them. I don't think that the next game needs to keep pumping out, here's a character. Or, well, yeah, it does need characters, but, like, as you can see, I'm a little irritated. All I know is the next Smash, when it does happen, in fact, I'm thinking of releasing a video talking about when the next Smash might happen, because let's just say I have a little bit to talk about in that video. But whenever that does happen, I'm pretty sure character cuts are definite. But they can improve on story modes, other single player modes, maybe bring back trophies, and heck, and maybe improve the online. Improve the gameplay. I feel like in Ultimate you die a little too quickly sometimes. So yeah, I just feel like for the next Smash game, it's not important for everyone to come back. I can get that a lot of people probably won't be a big fan of this video. But look, can we all just agree to disagree on this point? I'm sure there's still gonna be people who think that the next Smash can't be good without everyone is here. But I personally disagree.